All right, welcome back everyone for another deep dive. You know how we do it around here. We take one super interesting piece of content and really well, deep dive into it. Today we're looking at a blog post. It's called Dream Big, Achieve More, Tech-Fueled Success in the Digital Age. And it's by this guy Kenton Patterson over at the Future Tech Wise blog. And I gotta say, this post, it's got me thinking. And I think after we go through this, you'll be thinking too,
Right.
especially about how technology is kind of like the key or maybe like a secret weapon for helping us reach our full potential. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, definitely. I mean, Patterson, he really nails it when he talks about like this whole new world of opportunity that's opened up because of tech.
Yeah, exactly. Like, remember the days when you needed like a ton of money and connections to even get your foot in the door?
Totally. But Patterson's saying that's not really the case anymore.
Right. Like, take this whole idea of the level playing field, which he talks about. What do you think he means by that?
I think he's getting at like how tech has kind of leveled the playing field.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter so much where you come from or what you have, you can still access information, online courses, even reach a global audience if you want to.
It's true. It's like all those barriers that used to be there, they're kind of crumbling thanks to technology.
Exactly. Like anybody with a smartphone can basically like start a business or learn a new skill. The tools are all right there.
So it's not really about resources anymore. It's more about like mindset, right?
Yeah, definitely. It's about believing in yourself and being willing to put in the work.
Which is funny because Patterson also points out how a lot of people get stuck in this fear of not having enough resources, enough connections. Like, what do you think holds people back?
Well, he talks about this idea that people get paralyzed by like needing a perfect plan, or waiting until they have a ton of money. But honestly, most successful people, they started with practically nothing.
Right. It's like you got to start somewhere, you know?
Totally. Look at someone like Oprah, for example.
Oprah.
I mean, she came from a background of poverty, and she
Yeah.
built a media empire.
Exactly. So it's really not about where you start. It's about, where you're going and what you're willing to do to get there.
Yeah, exactly. It's like that saying, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great.
Okay, that is so good. I'm writing that down.
Do it.
But speaking of tools and resources, Patterson, he really dives into AI and how it can be a game changer. And I'm curious, because everyone's talking about AI these days, right?
Yeah.
But how does AI actually translate into, like, achieving your goals? What can it actually do for people?
Well, think of it this way. AI can give you this crazy amount of data-driven insights, and that can help you make way smarter decisions. Like, let's say you want to launch a new product.
Yeah.
AI can analyze like all the market trends. It can even identify your ideal customer and like predict demand.
So instead of, like, just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks, you can actually use AI to kind of give you a little bit more direction.
Totally. It's like having like a super-powered research team.
Wow, I like that. A super-powered research team in your pocket.
Yeah, working 24/7.
But okay, I gotta ask, is there a risk though of like becoming too reliant on AI? Like
Yeah.
losing that human touch, the intuition and creativity? What are your thoughts on that?
It's a great question. And honestly, it's something we all got to be mindful of. AI should be a tool, right? It's like a hammer. It's great for some things, not for others. We need to use it strategically, but we can't forget the importance of, good old-fashioned human judgment.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Finding that balance.
Yeah, finding that balance.
Because AI is a tool, like you said. Now,
Yeah.
Patterson also talks about something that's been really important for me too, surrounding yourself with the right people.
Yeah.
And he even mentions this platform called Obless. Have you heard of that?
Yeah. Obless is cool. It's like it connects people who have dreams with a community that can actually support them.
Give me an example. How would that work?
Okay, so let's say you're like an aspiring artist, right? You could go on Obless and you might find people who totally believe in your vision. Maybe they'll contribute to funding your first exhibition or something. Or you could connect with mentors who can give you guidance and advice.
Oh, I love that. So it's kind of like what do you call it? A support system.
Yeah.
But built for dreamers.
Yeah, exactly. It's like crowdsourcing your success.
It's pretty amazing. But I also think it goes back to what Patterson was saying about the importance of community and collaboration.
Oh, yeah, totally. You can't do it alone.
Exactly. And Patterson's call to action at the end, it's pretty powerful. He's like, don't wait, start now. Why do you think that sense of urgency is so important?
Well, the world is changing so fast, right? Like every day there's something new. So the longer you wait, the more opportunities you might miss.
Makes sense.
And honestly, taking that first step, even if it's small, it's like the hardest part. But once you do it, you build momentum and things start to happen.
Okay, I'm feeling pumped up.
Me too.
So let's recap, shall we? We talked about how technology's created this whole new level playing field.
Yeah, it's true.
AI can give us those crazy insights to help us make better decisions, and surrounding ourselves with the right people can make all the difference. But ultimately, the real key is taking action.
Absolutely. Action is everything.
So to kind of wrap this whole thing up, and I know this is cheesy, but I want to leave our listeners with a little homework assignment.
Okay, I like it.
What is one specific action you can take today to move closer to your dream?
Ooh, I like that. It could be something small, like researching a new skill.
Yeah, or reaching out to someone you admire for advice. Anything. Just take that first
I
step.
love it.
And remember, no dream is too big when you've got the right mindset
Couldn't agree more.
and the right tech by your side.
For sure.
Awesome. So that's it for this deep dive. Thanks for listening, everybody. Keep learning, keep growing, and we'll catch you next time.
See ya.
Bye.